Support us on Patreon to get access to rewards like these and more, starting as low as $1 a month to help us fund new parodies and original projects. Donate today or don't! Oi!
We don't want to go north!
I especially want to go north now.
I'm actually from Stefire, and I can't go back.
This, smaller, and looks like this, goblin kind of guy. And there are, a couple, large, guards with, large swords and stuff.
There he is! Get him!
Please, hide me, help me, anything you could do.
Will he fit in my pimp hat?
Do you see a goblin right now? And he sort of tucks his jacket back and there's this fucking enchanted kazoo.
Or are you just trying to persuade? Oh, you're intimidating.
Is Saslami an open carry state?
Villain steps on and says, as a son of a player.
And they both just kind of turn around and just step away.
Why don't you come with me? I have a proposition for you.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Joy Quest. Last we were off, they left the Saffron Jungle flying in the little hot air balloon after a short concert, some spring fun times in the hot spring, and a little bit of interaction with Winston's family. They got to Stefire after seeing a little bit of a journey of rolling sandy waves almost. And their first experience in Stefire is meeting an old friend of Phil's as they walk into a fabric store, simply fabulous, with Eldrazi, and trying to take their tiger skin and making potentially a suit and shoes for everybody out of tiger skin. But as they were leaving the fabric store, they found a runaway goblin being chased by a couple of guards, and with some very awkward handling of conversation and convincing and sizing up, you could say, the guards were persuaded to leave the scene immediately while they're there with their little goblin friend on top of Phil's head and kind of standing around wondering what to do next. And that's where we last are. You're in the marketplace, you're hearing a lot of people talk and stuff because it's a general crowd just talking, and Phil, you're looking at the goblins on the ground who's being very thankful for you guys helping him out of a tight situation. He looks up at all of you saying,
I have a proposition for you, if you're interested. But I'd rather, tell you all this in private, if you don't mind. Because I feel like you're all very competent people.
Yeah. Let's go get mugged, you guys.
Can we go to the food market first?
Oh.
Yeah, let's take him shopping with us.
I mean,
first of all, Philin
we got business.
Philin puts a hand on Bobby's chest. Like, wait a second. Who are you, little man?
my name's Graffiti. It's nice to meet all of you. But if you're looking for food and stuff, I've got plenty of adornments back at my place.
Do you have beetroot?
Does Philin know of Graffiti?
Mm-mm. This is the first time you're actually seeing this guy.
I want fucking
that
beetroot.
I do not recognize.
And then what were you saying, Brooklyn? I couldn't quite hear you.
Does he have beetroot? I want fucking beetroot.
Time out. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
In translation, does he have memes? Does he have memes for mommy?
Beetroot.
Give mommy her memes.
What's a beetroot?
I don't
You
know.
have beetroot?
Thanks for derailing the show, Naomi.
Whoa, take a hot pause. Let me show you guys what beetroot is.
Hot pause?
It's
That's
a
my new favorite word. So we did get something out of this. A hot pause.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Oh my god.
You want?
You know what? It's mostly some really awesome, it's awesome foods that most people would have, like fruits and wine and meats and cheeses. And let me take a look at this. Oh, yeah, easily.
Fuck yes.
It's strange how you put it, but
So
okay, now I get it.
So beetroot is fucking Brooklyn's favorite food.
It's just a nice word.
It's like,
What'd you call yourselves from back home? Hipsters?
Yeah,
Is this what you hipsters are into?
yeah, it's like,
kneels down.
I've got some of that. What do you say?
Philin kneels down and says, okay, how much do you want for these things? or to stay where you're bringing us?
No. I want your time. I just want to talk to you. That's all I want. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
And we can't talk here.
No, we can't really talk. I mean, this is like out of anybody could be listening in. You know what I'm saying?
Philin like kind of wants to get off the streets anyway. So like, Philin says, "Hey, Bobby, it's your call. You're the boss."
Bobby? What do you say, you bro? Said I'm Brooklyn, so Philin doesn't want to. Brooklyn, obviously you want your beetroots.
I want fucking
Me?
beetroot.
I just
fine.
can't wait.
else.
I just can't wait to fight with this guy, because I know that's where it's going. So let's go. Let's follow around.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Come on over. Really, though, I hope we don't fight. So he takes you
I
like
hope
around
so.
like a couple of corners and alleyways. He almost leads you guys to the Noir district, but then he takes a sudden like left and down some stairs, and there's like this trap door that says sewer, and he knocks on it once, dunk, 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 and then
Love this song.
it unlocks, and he opens it up, and it's fine. It actually looks like a really like it's a place you have to go down the ladder, so you're afraid like you might be going down in the sewer, but you're not. It's actually like a really just kind of like chillaxing looking like little hidey hole with a round table down there with some benches and some nice chairs. But he wasn't lying. There's a bunch of like different assortments of foods and wines and grapes and beetroots down there, just chilling on the table. As you guys all kind of like shamble your way downstairs, he kind of like closes the top. He's like, "Oh man, that was a close one there." Okay, hey, so once again, thank you guys so much for helping me out in that quick pinch of a situation, eh? And and he like throws up like the apple that he borrowed, and he's like,
This is what you stole. This is
Philin-
what we got. We put ourselves at risk for as an apple.
No, it's for what's in the apple. And he takes like a big old like butcher hammer, and just goes,
Cocaine.
"Yeah," and cuts it in half.
Inside
And
a
he
bunch of
opens it.
beetroot spill out.
He opens it, and there's this large blue gem that he pulls out of the center of this apple, and he's like, "I was doing a little bit of transporting." Okay, so you look big and strong. I don't think I've seen you before.
Thanks.
And you also look I don't disrespect strong. I like strong women. Okay, so
I like a woman who can kick my ass.
yeah. Look, yeah, up top. High five.
Crisp high five. Let's go.
Bam! Oh man, see, you guys are great already. I can tell we're gonna work well together. Okay, so have you guys heard about let's see, have you guys heard about the Players Bowl? Huh? Any of you here? Seems like you're kind of new to town.
I mean, I'd say he heard what Philin said. I assume.
Oh, he's like, oh, that's right. Except you. I don't know how much you want to talk about it. Because I'm much more comfortable about talking about it. And yes, you know that the Players Bowl is that big casino, Philin.
Yep.
That's right. You know about it, but you don't know about it. The Players Bowl, big casino, big place. Everybody goes in and plays games. It's open to anybody, but it's mostly nobles that go in, or players, because they they don't mind throwing away their gold and getting something back. But hey, if you're lucky, you can get a bunch of gold, or you can lose all your savings. It's kind of a shitty place, I think. That place is run by nothing but douchebags. Okay, you see where I'm coming from here?
Philin kind of goes, here.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Here.
yeah.
You need some wine. Have some wine. And he pours all of you a glass, and himself a glass. Same bottle. Also to show in faith, he's like, and before you get suspicious, I didn't poison this, because look. And he takes a sip of his own. It's like, bada bing, bada boom. I would have been dead. So
Philin, it was not worried about poison, but roofies. Knowing the nature of this city.
yeah, who knows? But
Ew.
he looks around. He is like, so I have a plan. I've been thinking about this for a while. Okay, because security in this casino is tight. I think these guys are douchebags, okay? They take money from poor people who, when they're left alone, when you see those homeless people, which everyone ignores, they're either executed or they're exiled, which execution is nicer than being exiled. because you're giving yourself up to the hot suns and to potential sandworms, and you don't get a choice of which direction you go. You're just blindfolded, gagged, and tied, and they just throw you out there. It's horrible.
But where do the eggs come in?
Feel it? Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but this is my plan. I say we rob the place. Huh? We take their shit.
Philin instantly just goes, no.
Oh shit, we're disestablishing the bourgeoisie. Brooklyn takes his shirt off and a big tattoo of Che Guevara is revealed.
Bro, see, Bobbi has not drank that wine yet, but she's thinking about it.
No,
and then she just freaking shotguns that shit. And she
it
goes,
tastes
"Are
great.
we gonna wear some suits? Are we gonna
Are we gonna have some
is this the heist arc that I'm hearing right now?"
Now, look, Now all I'm saying is that you want to look. I understand. We all want to look. I've got plans. Okay, I've been looking for a team, but no one has been wanting to do it with me. It's a great plan. I think it's gonna work. It's gonna be tough, but that's how big this casino business is, right? It's really big and tough to get into it. So that's all I'm saying. All right, this ain't
Bobbi's not in her head. She's in the groove. Finally, some action.
right.
Philin is like, he's like spinning the, looking at the wine, drinking it like quite slowly, and like actually tasting it.
I feel like you're like
Because
you're
he
like, you're like
actually
swirling it around. You're holding
Yeah.
it.
And he's like tasting it, and he's like, "This is pretty good stuff. What year is this?"
Oh, you like that vintage, huh? That is from 138, my good friend. That is a good year, am I right?
Just out of character, what year is it right now?
600.
69.
Some 400-year-old wine. Fuck.
669.
This is some good old juice.
Okay, Philly just go, well, fuck, that's some really good shit. Wait a second, how did you get this?
Which, yeah, that's funny. That's a really big thing you're kind of suspicious about. He doesn't look like a nobler player type. You're like, where the hell did he get this? He's like, I've got some friends around town. That's, I have a business, and look, I try to look out for myself. You see, this place isn't big, and he's kind of pointing around, like, this is my little hidey hole. It's a place where I keep things up, but I've got some plans to, move up to the big leagues, and I could definitely. There's a big reward in it for you. I'm saying this.
I would hope so.
Of course. I mean, look, we're gonna break into this casino, right?
I feel like we weren't breaking in for nothing.
No, of course.
Philin. Oh no, you go ahead. Actually, you go ahead.
Oh, okay. See, so it's gonna be tough though, because security is real tight. Okay, so this place, I can have everything ready for tonight. Which, by the way, right now it's about like 2 p.m. maybe. It's like there are 2 times that vault opens: 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. on the dot, sharp. All right, and the layout of the building, and he pulls out a map. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's very chicken scratch, but looks something like this.
Yeah, I can kind of make it out. Yeah,
I can't see that at all.
My old man eyes, no.
Okay. So it is.
My old woman eyes.
The map looks like it is a 5 to 6 floor building where each floor has a name. Which is like, okay, so first floor, it's called Hazar's Blessing. It's where everybody goes in. It's like the easiest casino game to play and win some gold back for you. But, if you're not careful, you can lose it all. Pretty much everything. Next floor is called Ring of the Bold. It's a place where there's a bunch of fighters that get together in a bowl, and people bet on who's going to win the fight. It actually is also a volunteer thing, so people can go in and they can kick some ass if they feel like it.
So it instantly looks at Bobby and says, "Bobby, do not join that. I know what you're thinking."
Yeah, Phil,
you don't know the deep, dark machinations on my mind.
Phil, you know it's pretty,
the thought bubble
pretty
comes
damn
up,
deadly.
and there's just spilled milk.
Philin is like really concerned, and he leaned down like, "Little man, how? I don't trust you."
I get that from a lot of people, but come on, it's like I'll rub on you. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Looks at his friends like, "Guys, I really don't think we should do this because Look, I know this place, you don't understand it, but the fact of the matter is, the way we have it here, it works. It works.
Does it though? Because I just saw a bunch of shirtless men playing with their titties, and they couldn't even see a goblin in someone's hat. So I think I don't think this is gonna be as tough as he's saying it is. And honestly, I have no
guys,
reservations with these people. There's no love lost with these people.
Well,
Guys, I am pretty sure that this little man is a terrorist.
which, let me also like say, friends, well,
Is
friends
a
here, so you don't
terrorist.
have to call me, Rafidi. You just call me Raph. Raph for short if you want.
Now
A
Bobby's a little
terrorist.
bit offended here.
I am also
I have fought terrorists. They operate on fear. This is just a small entrepreneur. Yeah, but Bobby's like filling with her. Like she getting drunk. She keeps drinking the fucking wine.
Villain.
Yeah,
Villain.
I agree with you. See, I'm not a terrorist. Look at how harmless is this really? I'm taking
The system
from
is against
the 1%.
this young man. or
Exactly. I'm
thing.
taking from the 1% and I'm trying to share it with everybody else here.
Oh shit, it's Robin Hood.
Villain. Villain's really not down with this.
I bet he's not.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause,
but sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so Villain, is kind of annoyed because, he's, having trouble, explaining, because, this is, something that he's known about all his life. And he's, he, looks to Brooklyn, Brooklyn, what do you think, man? Come on, this isn't on the up and up.
Bobby gives Brooklyn the eyes. She has a straw now in her glass of wine. And she's sipping
Straw.
and giving Brooklyn the
Villain
eyes.
is giving
I don't know
Bobby
if
the
I could get
eyes.
Brooklyn takes a big old crunch of his beetroot. And he's like, some good beetroot.
I appreciate a man who takes his
Villain
time.
is, really, concerned. He's, looking into
The HEIST
Brooklyn's
arc,
eyes.
Brooklyn.
I'm a bit of a communist, so I think I'm,
It's pretty punk
lefty.
rock, Brooklyn.
I'm sold. Punk.
Yes.
All right,
We gotta
hang
on one
I had that
condition.
chambered for emergencies, but I had to use it.
What do
On
you have
one
to say, dude?
condition.
If only I knew what punk rock was, but it seems to spark a light in him.
On what? What are you thinking here?
I need to get the shoes first.
Of course, we gotta get suited up for this. We're not gonna come in a bunch of rags.
Suited and booted.
If hopefully you'll be
Bobby's
finished
dancing on
before
the
10
table
p.m.
right now.
If we can, I was thinking we can actually, we can go in disguise, dressed up. We can, scope out the place for you, so that way you kind of understand the layout of this casino. We could take some time during the day today to do that, and then we can, come back, make sure you get your supplies, whatever you need, and then we'll go back in and we'll go in for the big hitter. But let me tell you the rest of the layout of this place. That way you kind of generally know what you're getting yourself into. Now, Ring of the Bold, that place, second floor, right? There's a lot of people that will fight. Also, people can volunteer to fight in that, as I said before, and friends have bet on each other before. It can be pretty brutal, pretty rough. Then there's also the third floor, which is the Wheel of Shame. It is the only event in the casino that's free to play. The thing is, when you spin the wheel, there's going to be some kind of dare or whatever. I think it's a wheel for suckers. But you could do something and you get gold for it. And it can be really harmless. One's hey, kiss your friend next to you and you get 20 gold pieces. Then there's one where it'll say hand, you cut your hand off and you get 500 gold pieces for doing it. It's crazy shit like that. But don't do it. It's really risky. I've seen some people come out of it really greatly, one time. Most of the time, pretty bad. Then there's
Sounds
there's also a Who's the Schmuck. Yeah, that's where there's 6 turtles and it's just a race. You're just kind of betting on which one's gonna win. It's actually pretty cute. Then there are a bunch of rooms on the next floor where it's just where people get drunk off their asses and they just go in and they sleep and they enjoy their night. But right above that, it's not a whole floor, but it's kind of a separate room on top of the hotel room. That is the director's office. That's where the guy holds what I need. The only thing I need, because to get in there, I need the
breath mint?
passcode.
Crisp high five.
Bobby's dancing on the table right now. Let's just go dancing. Just us girls, Alkazim, or whatever your name is. Just us girls.
Girls' night out.
Kazim is not here.
what's his name?
Well, me, I'm Rafiki, but friends here call me Raph.
Rafiki?
No,
right.
just Raph. You call me Raph. It's great. Just nice and short.
So when are we going?
Maybe when you're not so drunk. But I'm saying we should go. We should scope out the place. Maybe in a little bit. Scope it out, get some things done. But then the only time we can go back is the vault will open at around 10 p.m. tonight. And here's the deal. This might be a deal breaker. I understand if you're not up to the challenge, but I feel like you can do it. So past the passcode, which there are 3 guards watching that brick wall. There's a certain sequence you have to kind of like, click, bada bing, bada boom to get inside. And then after that, there's it's a fire elemental that's protecting the vault with all of the gold, jewels, and so forth. But that's why I got this. And he holds up like that blue, that sapphire. It looks to be like, both you, Brooklyn and Bobbi, you immediately like can sense a magic aura coming off of it. It's like, this I got, it's an enchanted dispel sapphire. So I'm going to throw this in the mouth of that fire elemental, and it'll dispel itself. So easy, am I right? Come on!
Proposing on the first date, Raphael. I'm not that kind of woman.
Fuck, I am. Let's do this.
That is not what I'm doing here. But I'm simply
You said you had a
telling
proposition.
Yes.
Is this it?
This is it. The proposition is, why don't you 3 join me on this epic robbery of the biggest douchebag casino you've ever seen? They're not nice people. And I'm not the best person either, but I can tell you I'm a little better. What do you fellas say, huh? You think
I put my hand in the middle, and I'm like, yeah! Is anyone else going to put the hand in the middle?
I don't know what you're doing. What is that?
Please. I'm trying to have a Power Rangers moment.
Is it a handshake?
Yeah, just put your hand on my hand.
Okay.
Palm down.
Sure, there we go. Yeah, come on. Do this hand thing.
Bobbi's trying, but she keeps missing because her depth perception's totally fucking off right now.
How did you drink so much?
Philin just like drinks the rest of his wine, grabs whatever fruit he can, and just
beetroot
walks out. Doesn't even look at you guys.
What?
Bye!
Oh,
throws a beetroot
come
at
on,
him.
we need the big guy. Oh, come on, please.
Philin, my man.
Walks
We're
off.
gonna die without you. Remember the time with the tiger?
I mean, just so you know,
No, actually, I don't remember the time with the tiger.
Me neither. I was knocked out. Brooklyn
No one
remembers.
fucking does.
Oh wait, you got knocked out too. See, Phil, this is why we need you.
I don't even know what happened that time. Philin, like take
Anyway, it
Bobby
worked out.
I don't want any part in this. I know that this is going to go bad. He thinks he's got everything worked out. It is not that simple.
Maybe
I mean,
eat.
it's real tough, but I think we can all do it.
Look, Philin is just kind of really annoyed at everything. He's like, you can see his skin's like going.
Didn't
from, like,
you say you were one of those
white.
entertainers, Philin? I was. When I was living on the army base, we didn't have much entertainment. We definitely didn't have this wonderful old juice. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna need a doggy bag full of this before we go. But anyways, we had this. It was a recorded play that they brought. They brought the pamphlet and they reenacted for us, and it was called Ocean's 11, and I loved it as a little girl. And this sounds like my favorite play. And just, could you make a little girl's dream come true, Philin? You're an entertainer. You're right.
Philin is like so upset.
You're not a
clown.
clown. You tell me you're not a clown. There's no clowns in Ocean 11. What kind of entertainer are you, Philin?
Philin is like so upset right now. He's like, I'm not a clown. Like you see, like he's cheering up. And he's like, I didn't even want to be here. I told you I didn't want to be here.
Come on, Pagliacci, let's go.
And you just,
Come on, Philin. Are you a man or are you a muppet?
Philin like looks at Brooklyn like, shut up, Brooklyn.
Hey, I mean, this
I
is a
earmuff Brooklyn's ears, and I gasp.
Brooklyn's eyes water up, but he takes a bite off his beetroot so no one sees him and he looks down.
Oh, look, you made him sad.
You made him sad, Phil.
Why'd you go make him sad? Come on, Phil,
Okay,
can I call you Philly?
Philin instantly apologizes to Brooklyn. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm not even upset.
He's like, I didn't even want to be here though.
Yeah, but we gotta do this to get out. We need the gem and we can't just fuck off.
What gem?
Are you? Is Brooklyn drunk too?
I know. Like,
can we take a time out for the story here? Because
You don't know. That
I did not hear a goddamn thing Brooklyn
like
just
all I
said.
heard is like we gotta do this before we fuck off and get the gem. That's what I
Get the
heard.
fuck out.
No, I said we have to do this. We can't just fuck off. We have to get to the gem. Did I not enunciate?
We don't know where the gem is.
That fella had it in his apple.
No.
No, that's
it's a
not the
different
gem.
one. It's a big
Well-
sapphire.
The one in
It's a story. It's all gonna connect.
We're gonna have an arc fill-in,
That was the time.
like
You know
the
what?
men,
That's the time.
like the good old men in Ocean's 11.
You know what? Freddy.
Yeah.
Let's finish this off. You two have to roll for like persuasion.
I think so. I agree. I absolutely
And I
agree
will roll.
because
Sure,
Brooklyn's gonna
go for
kill
it.
it.
Go for it. Fine.
I
Go on,
That's
got
fine. If that's what you want to do, go for it. You guys can go ahead and roll.
So Bobby,
I'm gonna
so
give
Bobby's
this
rolling
DC.
for persuasion.
Okay, Bobby, you roll for
Yep.
persuasion.
I got
ahead.
a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna do it.
I got
Brooklyn.
15 plus 6 is
Yes.
21.
That's why.
Okay.
Never
okay.
roll against
Let
Brooklyn
me,
on
now let me
persuasion
roll
check.
mine. 14 plus 1.
Fat mugged.
There you go.
Philin is like really upset, and he like huffing and puffing. You can see his skin's going a bit pink, like he's getting really riled up.
Mm-hmm.
And he just goes, and he points at the gun. And he's like, "The instant anything goes wrong, I am out."
I completely respect that. I can respect that, okay? But you know, I just need all of you guys' help. I feel like this could really work. I've got this in the bag. I just need help
Also,
getting that passcode. That's all I
He
need.
points at Bobby. He said, "Bobby, you need to respect your friends more."
Ouch.
Bobby's asleep now and did not hear that.
Philin thinks about fucking strangling Bobby in her sleep.
I'm dreaming of it.
You know, you guys are very interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe in like an hour or so after your friends kind of sleep off, you know, having their meal, we can all go to the casino, scope it out. That way you can see what it looks like. Is that what you guys feel like doing?
I already know what it looks like.
Oh, that's true. But you know, just to be there to make sure your friends are safe. Huh? What do you say?
Philin says, "Okay, Brooklyn, you stay here. I
What?
think you're drunk."
I'm not drunk.
Philin like tells Brooklyn like put his finger on his nose. and
Brooklyn
do
doesn't
fucking-
drink. He's underage. He never had any
He's-
wine. He just ate
Brooklyn's been
beetroot.
eating beetroot this entire time.
Yeah.
He didn't drink
Fair
any
enough,
wine.
Fair enough.
He's a
fair
good
enough. I
boy.
assume okay.
Hey, you're
Philin-
asleep.
Philin sighs, and he says, "Okay, we'll leave Bobby here." For
No,
now."
I wake
No,
up because
no.
Bobby's got a fast metabolism, my dude. She
He's
perks right back
sober,
up.
not even hungover.
what? Should
No.
we do a roll?
Here's what I'll do. Bobby, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a
Can-
low DC, but do it with disadvantage and take the lower number. But the
Okay.
DC's pretty low.
Can I?
I got
Gosh,
I got an 18 and a 19.
Okay, yeah. So you wake up.
Yeah, because Bobby's best
Wait,
girl.
what did
When
they-
will you
what
learn
was-
this
what did
lesson?
they- Naomi
Unless,
want
wait,
to
I'm
do.
curious, Brooklyn. What did you want to do? Yeah.
I was gonna say while she was asleep, could I put her hand in a glass of lukewarm water?
I want to
yeah.
roll
No,
against. I want to roll. I want to roll against this.
No.
I can at least.
That's
I
something
can.
to roll
I can at least
against.
roll. I can at least roll. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of my sick dice rolls?
No, like you can roll if you want, but this is something where like you're kind of in like your even with your fast metabolism.
I got. But this is a
and you're-
roll if I pee my pants.
in your dead sleep. Oh no, I mean, you know what? Sure, we could do that. Go
Yeah.
ahead and roll a Constitution check, just straight up Constitution.
D20.
Yep, D20, just Constitution.
I
That's
got
it.
an 8.
Total.
I got. Oh, sorry. Plus my Constitution. 1 sec.
Yeah.
+1, so a 9.
Wow, this is great because
it is great. Are you so glad I brought this up?
Yeah, like for like this lower stuff, like I put like a pretty low like DC, but you didn't make it, so you do hear this tiny bit of a trickle of pee.
Yes!
As Bobbi is just relaxed and like, oh, I'm back at the hot springs in the saffron jungle.
You guys are gross.
Bobby peas in the hot spring.
That one's for the fans. Now it's time for the fan service. This is somebody's kink, I know it.
Oh,
We did this for you. Yo, it's Leroy, and welcome to AdQuest. Yes, our shilling intermission segment finally has its official name. Remember, for just $1 a month, you can catch episodes of JoyQuest 1 week before the public, and also receive early access to My Hero Bridge when it returns. Want to know when exactly it returns? That $1 tier also gets you access to the production blog with that information amongst many other rewards. And if you are a My Hero fan, you're gonna want to know and see the new episode as soon as it lands, because it's got a big development in store for you. That said, big thanks to our lovely Rebellionites who keep these shows running. Jake Rutherford, Freddie Hines, and Victor Perez, as well as our big boy $25 tier execs, Mr. Host and Patrick Nippy. That's all I have to say for this week, so enjoy the rest of the show.
Philin, like, says, okay, let's just go. And, like, laughs at Bobby a bit.
Yep. He's like,
and then dubs Bobby Pissy Knickers.
And he's like,
Pissy pants.
you guys
Wow,
are
I'm gonna need your friend El Diablo to make me some new pants.
I've got some new pants. Yeah, and like he just like gives you like the pants, and you guys all kind of get settled and start moving as you head over towards the Players Bowl. On the way there, actually no, never mind. On the way there, you see like a bunch of like just other happy people, like other Brooklyn. You recognize a bunch of like other like on the street like entertainers that are just like playing with their violins or something like with like their
Other guys on tour.
Can I have a moment?
You can have any moment you want. I had a hell of a moment there for a while.
Like,
And
what's up?
I've sort of dominated the past. I don't want to dominate too much. Can Brooklyn go up to a busker who isn't doing particularly well, take the busker's instrument, and get him some sick dollar as an act of kindness? Don't laugh, it's nice!
Now let me translate for the audience. I'm going to shame this man on the street, and he will thank me for it.
That's what it sounds like to me. So,
Philin,
Man, it's been up in the air, but man, you definitely are my daughter, Naomi.
wait, hang on.
Shit.
What's going on, Philin? What's up?
okay, Philin, like, tries to say to Brooklyn, those instruments are like all they have. They are going to fight you if you try to take it off them.
Well,
Time to roll.
No,
I want to roll for persuasion against Brooklyn.
Wait, whoa, slow down.
We're all trying to persuade the fuck out of each other.
I don't.
Why
think
can't we just trust each other, for God's sake?
You can just talk it out. Just talk it out. You're people.
Okay.
What Pandora's box did I
Brooklyn,
open up with these
Brooklyn,
persuasion checks, man?
If you try to take their instruments off you, they are probably going to kill you.
I've got
Try
a
to kill
kazoo.
you.
I'll
I
show
won't
him my
let them.
kazoo, and then they'll be like, "Oh, a fellow entertainer," and then they'll let me have
The
it.
kazoo.
Borrow.
Philin is like so fucking pissed. I'm like, okay, go ahead, do it.
Yeah, do it. You do what you want. See what that turns out.
See
Yeah.
what happens.
So
Are
Brooklyn
you
does it.
doing an impression of me?
He sees a guy with a, let's say, a lute, a little guitar.
I believe the
Sure.
descriptions.
And he's only got one hand, so he can't play it. So Brooklyn goes over to him, and he's like, "Hey, can I just, And he does like a gesture with his hand, like strum it. What does the guy do, Freddie?
I mean, he's just kind of like clutching the loot, like, no, please, this is all I have. This is mine. This is all I got.
This is fucking sad.
no.
I don't like this anymore.
No, please.
Wait, this was supposed to be a funny moment. It's turning into a downer.
So, what do you do?
Brooklyn's like, no, come on, and he like gets his kazoo out and shows it to him that he's got like an instrument. He's like, look, I can like give it a go.
What is that? I don't.
fucking Brooklyn's like, oh, fine, I'll do it the old-fashioned way, and he just does a scat. He doesn't.
Yeah,
use
and
an
I go,
instrument.
and Bobby goes, ow, not so loud. I got a nasty hangover here.
As like you're out in public hearing everybody shout already.
I know. This is the freaking straw that broke the camel's back right here.
Do you have to roll or anything?
Roll for my migraine.
No,
let Freddy.
What I would say is like, go ahead and roll a persuasion.
Okay, I got 10 plus 6 is 16.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, it was like
And then,
very gently.
and because of my amazing charisma, all the other buskers see what I'm doing and they sort of join in and we're all like harmonising and it's a good time.
Aren't you taking over a bit from what the DM is supposed to do now?
Well, I was asking. It was a question.
It's fine. Well, so he hands the loot to you. I mean, you can also roll a performance check because you're about to play for all of them again.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead and see what you got. Let's see what you got, boy.
17 plus 6 is 23.
Why do I ask? So yeah, you kind of like start like this strum thing again, and a lot of like other players like they just kind of like it's almost like this. You know this word. These guys don't, but you understand the idea of jazz, how it bounces off of like other people and off of other instruments, and they just kind of like do like their own diddle. So like first like, you're just like doing you're like.
It's turning to fucking Gundam Thunderbolt over here, man. I'm down.
just like all like this like different like music beats like start actually like bouncing like off of it, and like with that in the background like you hear yourself, the main person just
Yeah, what I mean.
yeah, just like your own thing.
Fuck yeah, I mean like scat originate from jazz, so that's like good connection.
Exactly. Like, and everyone's like really kind of getting into it. You're like getting like a crowd like all excited, like, whoa! And man, I would say from all this like all the entertainers, including yourself, you probably got a little more because like you like started this, but like all those entertainers got like 6 of them, like 15 gold pieces. You got about 20 from that.
Oh, that's so swag. You see, guys, that's called being a good Samaritan. That was in the Bible.
Philin, giving 0 shits because he's angry at all of them, is talking to the goblin.
Yep, he's like, I mean, we should probably get going to the. Yeah, how you doing, big guy? I know you're kind of upset about this. I mean, I'll give you a super easy job. Just need your help dealing with those guards. You know what I'm saying?
Philin goes, no.
What?
You give me the hardest job.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna be alone. I mean, your friend's gonna be there to help you. I would think one of them could be really good at maybe seducing the director for some information. And
Philin just looks at the goblin and says, "I'm starting to think they're not really my friends."
Bobby shouts over, I mean, what are you two talking about?
Friends.
Bobby was drunk with her in that entire exchange, so she does not know what's going on now.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say like if
I want the goblin to scream, "We're doing a heist!"
Philin like walks over, "Hey Bobby, you want to piggyback?"
No, I want to know what's going on right now. What have you roped us into, Philin?
Philin gives him a big smile, acting. I'm lying to her.
Thanks for establishing that.
Okay.
Thanks for telling me you're lying, Philin.
No,
you don't know that. I'm talking out of character. And he goes, "We're doing a heist!"
Yo! When I was a little girl, I saw a play about a heist. It was awesome. This is my little girl dream come true.
And then he like throws his arms out, like, so obviously I guess that looks like
immediately he's like, gotta keep it on the low down. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Feeling like
Bobby's doing jumps and throwing her fist in the air. We're going on a heist.
Philin, for once in his life, feels like the only one thinking. He feels like Brooklyn usually feels.
Yeah, like
how does Brooklyn usually feel?
Doesn't Brooklyn usually feel like, why the fuck are we doing this?
Yeah.
Which, like,
Brooklyn's finally embracing his chaotic neutral.
as you immediately like, hear Raph just like,
it's like a party. Like, it's a party, everybody. And they're all like, oh, we get it. Woo!
and they're all cheering with you guys, like,
Great. Not so loud next time.
So Finn like calls over Bobbi and like says, and Brooklyn, angry at Brooklyn though,
What's Brooklyn done?
and like follows the goblin.
What's Brooklyn done?
As Brooklyn says in third person.
What did Brooklyn do?
Wait,
Go on,
like
tell us what's going on.
Villain's ignoring him.
going
What's Brooklyn done?
All right, so you guys eventually do get to the entrance.
Bobby
of,
turns and whispers, "You've done a very bad thing, Brooklyn. I can tell.
You've been a naughty boy.
You've been a naughty
me
boy, I
pee.
bet."
So you guys do eventually get to the casino, and you, as you're approaching the players' bowl, you just see it be like a giant, kind of like squarish building, but on the top you literally see like it looks like a giant like ceramic bowl that's like being poured off to the side, and it looks like exciting to look at because like there's like a lot of lights on it. It's bright and it's colorful, and it's just you see like at the front entrance like two like beautiful like one's like a dark elf and the other is just like a high elf, but like they're both in like these like purple like different kind of like skin like shiny suits with feathers coming out like the back like out of their back, like just like waving and just like getting like having everybody like come on in. And yes, they're looking very seducing, and of course just trying to grab the attention of anyone, like just like trying to lead them into the casino. So you guys going in?
Just go in.
Of course.
Finn
Alright,
walks
guess
Oh,
in
and I'd just like to
and gives
clarify.
like a wink to the dark elf.
Brooklyn only is like, oh fuck, I don't want to do this if there's an imminent threat. If that makes sense.
Wait, can you say
that make sense?
one? You cut out for a second. Can you say that one more time?
Oh.
In
Yeah.
American.
Okay, so as Val was saying a second ago, Brooklyn doesn't like shit, but he's only like that. Oh man, I don't want to be it if it's an imminent threat, like the tiger.
No, I was just gonna say because I said Brooklyn's a chaotic neutral. He can literally be whatever the fuck he wants to be at any given moment. It's the ultimate fucking malleable fucking trait.
I mean,
That's fair.
we'll see what happens. I mean,
As opposed to Phillin's lawful evil.
No, Philin is chaotic good actually.
he actually is chaotic good.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Because the last thing I had was chaotic good. So okay, so
Yeah,
we do
no,
have
yeah,
two
he's
chaotic
chaotic
goods. I think you gotta be neutral good. That's what I think.
I know he's chaotic good. He's like depending. It's all how he feels that he'll do good deeds.
We could dive in like to the difference, like what like those different alignments are a little bit later. But like,
On the sideshow.
yeah, on the Shite Show where we shite
With-
on the
with,
Shite Show.
Who's the fucking guy who
we
does
walked
Talking
in.
Dead?
I don't know.
So anyway, we
But
walked in.
You guys are going inside the casino, and first of all, like you look at Raph. Raph is not there. He looks different. He looks like he cast disguise self, and he looks kind of just like a little bit like taller, but like older, hunchback over gnome. Just like this is Raph, sounding like an older man. Just
Okay, fellas, we're going inside and we can scope out the place and you can even try a couple of the games. But I'd warn you, you should be just be a little cautious, just be on the down low. But otherwise, I guess have fun. But I'm just gonna be double checking a couple things before our super party plans tonight, huh?
Yeah.
like Philip's leg a little bit.
Bobby nudges Phil too. Now that's a disguise.
I want to play the game
Villain?
where you're
Okay.
not supposed to play.
Philin.
Philin. Wait, you want to play the game where there's imminent danger?
Well, just so you know, all of them are risk people, like
Exactly.
not super like the ones that's the most deadliest is probably the Spin of Shame because anything can happen. But
Spin of Shame.
Anything can happen.
but
Villain.
Hazard's Blessings, it's kind of a fun game, like where
Which
you
one
get
has
some
the
gold.
fighting?
You two should fight each other.
There are 3. Now, okay.
Yes,
now,
thank you, Brooklyn.
I want.
I would like to play Thor Ragnarok. So Bobby immediately runs to the second floor. She doesn't take the elevator, she takes the stairs.
oh wow, okay, cool.
The
God.
elevator's way too slow.
Yeah, elevator is pretty slow. You definitely go to
Villain?
the second stairs. What are you doing, Phil?
Philin walks off, looking kind of angry. Doesn't even say goodbye to Brooklyn. Ignores Brooklyn.
I was gonna say Brooklyn turns out. I was like, oh man, is everything all right? But if he's ignored,
So Brooklyn's
then
left alone?
Well, I mean, the Raph is still there. Like, he's looking at you, Brooke. And
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
who's Raph? Who's that Rafiki guy, anyways?
It's Rafiki.
I scream from the stairs. Bye, Raphael.
Flynn just
That's
goes
so
like, Flynn, specifically turning to Raph later. He actually likes Raph more than these two right now.
But and then Brooklyn's like, man, where you going? And, just pied.
Flynn
Man.
like flips Brooklyn the bird on his way.
yeah, like,
No, because Brooklyn's not going to chase the fuck after you.
because like how crowds are kind of mixing in. Let's just go ahead and do a quick perception check.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I don't even know my +1. I got 8.
Yeah, no, like as like, it's like wait, Philip, it's like fuck you, and it just kind of like disappears into like the wave like of crowds, like people going everywhere.
don't even look at you.
Yeah, so it was just like the behind the back flipping the bird as he's just kind of gone, and you're just like but as you're just kind of in there. But Raph looks up next to you, he's like,
Well, do you want me to come with you? I could lead you to a couple of different floors if you want.
It's okay, I know what I'm doing. You scope out the place.
Okay.
And then, like, Brooklyn, like, picks himself up, peels a bit of a chunk of the beer out of his pocket and has a bite, and he's like, I'm gonna have a good time. I don't need anyone else to have a good time. Fuck! And then he goes,
Oh, okay.
sorry, Raph. I love you, baby, but I need to gamble.
man,
a
is
coping
no one really
mechanism.
gonna play the game I put the most effort into? Oh well.
This is the
kinda hoping-
filler. This is the filler arc. Let's be honest.
This could be
D&D.
derailed easily with.
I know. I'm sorry.
How old are
You
you?
set up some perfect subplottage here, Freddie. You should be proud.
No, it's fine.
We
like
we can get back. We will get back to it, but you've left a very beautiful world to explore here.
no, it's fine. Like I'm excited about this. I'm just surprised like there's not one person is curious about the Hazard's blessing. I'm like, that's fine. It's fine.
We care, but we just want to gamble.
No, that's fine.
Well, we want to fight.
Hazard's blessing is a gamble. Like everything there is gambling. It's
I mean,
just,
Brooklyn might end up there at some point. We don't know how long he'll be at the
it's
wheel.
fine. We'll
Well, I
get
mean,
into
it's
we'll
an
get
age
into it
limit.
later.
We are.
The only reason is like really it's there. Like it's a fun game because really I'm involved. I get to roll against you and stuff. But
I
you know
wanna hear
you get
about
to
Brooklyn
potentially get
stuff.
more gold than really. Fine, I'll give you a little insight. It gives you more gold probably than the other places do. Except Ring of Bold. Ring of Bold is actually you can get quite a bit of
Brooklyn
gold.
will get.
You just
Brooklyn
have
will
to
get
survive.
there. No worries.
But anyway, so you run off and you're gonna go to the Wheel of Shame.
That it is.
So you get there and you see it is one of the most emptiest rooms. Like you see like some people, but they all look terrified. All like of them like wide-eyed and just like going up in kind of like shaky hands like up to the wheel, which this wheel's huge. It's like
Yeah.
if anyone's seen Rocko's Modern Life, it looks like that like gigantic like spinning wheel where it's like the size of a building and you just spin it and there's like so many different things on there. But
I've not
there's
seen that, but that sounds cool.
there's like this one like really like chubby guy who's like, come on up, here's the Wheel of Shame. This is my job. And like this one like really like skinny like older dude, like he comes up and he takes the wheels like and he rolls it and you see it's like this strange like kind of it looks like a hand, but it's a shadowy hand. And it's kind of like,
Ew.
okay. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate for you. You could take it or leave it, though. You are either going to be in debt of giving up your firstborn child for 300 gold pieces, or you leave and you can't come back to the casino for a week. What do you say, pal?
Okay, I'll give my firstborn child, please. I really need the money.
He's like, all right, a deal's a deal. And he takes his big hand and just grabs his face, and his hand like glows with like that black energy and just like kind of like sends this energy into his body. And then he just lets go and is like, there you go. Here's your gold. And just a big old sack of coins. And so it's like running off and away with his sack of coins. What a poor sap. Hey, you! You look like you want some fun. You want to wheel the wheel of shame?
More like the wheel of game, am I right, fellas? And he slaps his knee and he looks around and everyone's miserable.
Yeah, everyone's
tough crowd,
a lot
am
of
I
them are just
right?
very sad. No, like none of them like crack a smile, except the big chubby guy. I get it. How good? Yeah.
I like him. I'm definitely playing now.
Now, let me tell you rules of this game, okay? You roll.
Fuck the rolls. He just grabs the thing and spins it.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Sure. All right, let's see what you get. Ooh, okay. So the wheel's spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning until it slows down like ding, 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 ding. Leg.
Leg?
Leg. I take your leg from you, and you get 1,000 gold pieces. But you're missing a leg. What do you say, huh? Now, you can refuse this. You can refuse this, but you can only spin the wheel 2 more times. And if you spin it a 3rd time, you have to leave the casino for a week.
Right, so...
Yeah. What's your question?
First
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're explaining.
Yeah.
Does the leg wound get cauterized? Will I be bleeding?
No, you'll be just fine. I just simply pretty much take the whole leg and it's gone.
I feel like you're gonna go
Do
very far
you
off your character.
know any merchants in the vicinity that sell robotic limbs?
I don't even know what you're talking about. I mean,
you.
there are some peg legs. I think someone can sell like a crutch if you want it, but hey, you
just
can
don't do it
probably
for me.
afford it. You'll have 1,000 gold pieces. Am I right?
Yeah, but I need like a place. I don't want to lose my leg, then have to look for a place to do me like a cool, like Metal Gear Solid-esque fucking robot leg. Like you know?
I've got no idea what you're saying, but I can tell you this: that's the deal. You lose
Right,
a leg,
spin.
you get 1,000 gold, or you can refuse and spin it again.
Let's spin it again.
All right, let's spin the wheel of shame.
Just while you're doing that, somewhere off screen, Philin is like regretting leaving Brooklyn alone.
Like he just senses. Like Phil knows something is going wrong, and Bobby also senses something really cool is happening to Brooklyn right now.
What's this one, Freddie?
Oh, this one's not good.
Oh, yeah,
She's got 2 more
Nope.
tries.
I got one more try.
This is her second.
more.
This is her second thing. Now,
Okay.
here's the thing. You can refuse to roll the 3rd time, and you'll still be able to play the games here in the casino. But if you roll a 3rd time, and if you refuse it, you'll have to leave, no matter what it is. But you see this wheel spinning, and he's looking at it, and he looks, and he's like, "Oh, that's not great." You see this, like, it's really weird looking. It's this strange, like, it's an outline of a humanoid, but like it's kind of like weird. Like it's almost like something like drew like a squiggle man almost, but like it's like very lanky. And the only thing that's kind of disturbing that it's hunched over with like arms dragging on the ground with 2 big red eyes on it. And he's
Brooklyn
like,
just gets longer arms. Is that the deal?
that's what. It's not that he's like, okay. You rolled a stalker. If you'll be given 5,000 gold pieces for this one, but
Oh, mama.
you will be hunted down by something. I don't know what it is, but look. You look like a really nice kid.
I am, thanks.
Yeah.
What?
Every time I've seen someone roll this, they're just dead.
Right, okay, so that answers my question. Would they hunt me to kill me?
Probably. I mean, I've seen
Right.
bad things come out of this thing. So
Okay,
either refuse to roll, or you can roll again. But if you refuse it, then you have to leave the casino. What do you say? Roll or stay?
Question 2.
What's your question?
What sort of stalker are we talking here? Is it like a marksman?
I don't know.
Just some fella, homeless guy.
It's different forms. It comes in different forms, but I've seen people die from this.
Oh shit, that actually sounds really fun.
Look, I'll tell you what you got, because I rolled percentile dice. I rolled a 94, okay? So that is like some real bad shit.
Okay.
I know, they're trying to think about what Brooklyn would do.
I know, I'm just having a bit of fun.
Yep.
And then, so Brooklyn's like, I mean, I don't know, I do kind of have plans later, so I can't, die. And I can't not, like, I'm meeting someone at the casino, we're doing a heist, so I can't.
Well, I'm sorry, what? You're doing a what?
Oh yeah, we're heisting the place up, fella.
That must be a joke. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
man, you're a cute kid.
So yeah, thanks for the fun time. I'm gonna go.
Are you sure? One more wheel. There's a lot of other more innocent things on here. I'd say you could give it a go. That's your choice, though.
Well, I do kind of have to be at the casino later, so I wouldn't,
Well, I mean, you just don't refuse the next one. If you roll it and don't refuse it, then you can stay.
Oh.
That's the thing. You just don't refuse the last option. You get to stay at the casino.
Ooh, that does sound mighty tasty. No, do you know what? Not a risk taker. Thanks, but I'll have to go.
Oh, that's what this place is all about taking risks. Well, you have a good one. Who's next for the Wheel of Shame? And you actually, as you walk away, you see this very young 9-year-old boy walk up to the wheel. And he's like, "Oh, little man, what do you want?" Just like, and he's like sobbing, and he's just like, "I lost my parents, and
I'm adopting him.
I heard that this wheel could help me." Well, you can certainly give it a try if you want. See what you get. But you're just walking away, right?
No, can I, like, intervene?
Do you? You can if you want.
Oh, boy, what would I do? Hang on, what would Brooklyn do? Hang on. Brooklyn runs up, grabs the kid by the shoulder, is like, no.
I love peppering in this stuff to throw players off.
I don't want to take
I
too
was
long
my
on this
jaws
people.
dropped.
Are you also worried about that wheel spinner?
What, sorry?
I'm worried about that man.
I think he's just NPC.
Yeah,
No.
he does not strike me
No.
as anything special.
He put a black hand on a man and just said, "Okay, I got what I wanted." Basically, I'm like, "What?"
Just needs his,
What?
it's just his job. So Brooklyn grabs his kid and is like, no, just can't,
He's
no.
black, Val?
I don't like the way you said
It was
black.
a shadowy hand of debt.
It was a magical hand.
A magical
Why do you
black
make
hand.
black sound so evil?
But Philin doesn't know fuck all about this. But
I have
carry
a
on.
bad
So
habit of doing that.
What does Brooklyn?
Yeah,
do?
what's Brooklyn doing?
Brooklyn grabs his kid and is like, hey, no, kid, like, I can get you some money.
Whoa,
I'll be
hang
your
out.
dad.
Everyone has a right to spin the wheel of shame. You have no
Fuck
right to
you.
stop him from choosing.
Fuck you, I have every right.
Well, what does this young man has to say?
Oh, hang on, do I have a spell for this?
Like,
No, I don't. Never mind.
I have to get the shop paid for. My parents are they're not alive anymore.
Right, kid. He like pats his kid on his back, don't want him to cry. He's like, hey, I can get you some money and I'll babysit you for a few hours. Yeah? As long as you pinky promise me not to touch that wheel.
Go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
And you take the high. Well, it's good because you take the higher number.
Okay, that's good, because I got a 3, then I got an 18, and it's a +6 modifier.
Oh, okay, so yeah, the kid like listens to you. You're pretty soothing, like, and it seems like very genuine. And he's very scared because he's this tiny little boy in like this loud, huge place, and he heard he can get some quick cash here, and he's just like, okay. I'll
Okay,
come
so
with you.
I take the kid by the end, I'm like, right, I'm off to go see Raph. So.
All right, well, see, that's what happens. It's a risk taker here, but you go enjoy your day. Who's next for the Wheel of Shame? And are you just gonna go?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna bring like another person in.
Yeah, there's like.
You sure you don't want her, Brooklyn?
Yeah, Brooklyn leaves with like 20 children behind him. Just like they all were gonna spin it. I had to stop. But now we're gonna jump back to the Ring of the Bold. So at that moment, you are huffing up the stairs and you're just like climbing to the top. The first thing you see, Bobbi, as you're just like getting like that nice like little bristle of sweat just like off your face, and you're looking around and you see this huge like little, it looks like a giant bowl like that, like you would throw like maybe cereal in, but there's a bunch of fighters in there, and you see like this like stands, like they're all just up there and they're all shouting like, yeah, like all excited from, you hear combat, you hear shields like deflecting swords and all this kind of different nonsense going on. You even hear some bestial roars in there as well, like maybe some shape changers or something or whatever. Ooh. And just different things that are in there. And you kind of like approach this guy who he has an eye patch for his right eye. He has kind of like this like darker like red skin, very stern, and he has just this huge like scar like down the middle of his face, down like his neck, and he's just, are you here for the Ring of the Bold?
Yes, sir, I am.
Are you a contestant or are you watching?
Contestant.
Write your name.
Write my name.
Yeah, he points like to like a large book, like where there's like a bunch of like different names like scribbled in.
All right. So, yep. You go ahead and say what you need to say, storyteller.
Okay. Just so you know, one thing I'll definitely give to you, like you pick up that like there's a lot of names in there, and you see a lot of names crossed out. Whether maybe if they won or if they're dead or something like that. But you do like notice like there's like a very tiny like little space like where like you can write your name in. You notice that like the pen, it's like a large ballpoint pen with a feather, but do you go out to grab it?
That's all that's available to write with?
Yeah.
Yep, I grab it.
You grab it and you immediately feel pain because like as like you're starting to write it, you actually see that your own blood is coming out of the end of the pen as you're writing your name, and you're just like,
damn,
this little shit, and you write in there, and it just solidifies, goes.
Because here's what my plan was, because Bobby's not an idiot. I didn't realize that we were going to have some blood samples here, but then again, this is medieval world, so who knows how much they identify that, because I was going to write a nom de jour in there, because I don't want a record of my actual name here. Because I don't want there to be the actual record that I was here, because we're going to heist this place later. I say that to the man, I'm going to heist this place later. I wink.
He looks at you, like, for a second, and just...
So I write a nom de jour in there.
Okay, so you write du jour.
No. Like it's called a nom de jour, but the name itself is Kickflip McAnderson Cooper.
Okay, so you write that, and immediately you feel a jolt of pain, and the name just goes away, and he looks to you, and you see a bit of like this gold glint in his eyes. Just write your name.
I said, my apologies, sir. I'm recently divorced. I just keep using that name by mistake. And then I write my real name.
Okay. As your real name is like finished, like written in there, it's like you hear like you almost feel or hear this like a lock is set. And he's like, you may choose your weapon. And as you kind of look around the corner, like there's like a hallway down there. And he's like points like that way.
I'm running. I'm giddy.
You go in. There are so many weapons to choose from. It's redonkulous. There are flails, short swords, rapiers. There are shields. There are battle axes. There's like everything almost like you can ever like wish for. There are halberds. There are spears. There are like sentinel shields. They're like so big that pretty much give you a +4 to AC. But like they're really heavy, but they're really cool. And there aren't like a lot of like there aren't like a lot of like unique armor sets. Like they're like there's like light, medium, and heavy.
Before we get on here, I got the impression that I can't use my weapon.
No, you can.
Oh, I can use my spicy boy.
Yes.
That's all right. Okay.
Yeah, it's an option.
Good to know.
Yep. This is a very open battleground here.
Because like as I say, even without the spices, I'm not powerless without the spicy boy. I do have other magic to use without it, but so I'm at full match capacity here. All right.
I was admittedly surprised when it was like they didn't like say, "Hey, give us all your weapons and stuff before you enter the casino."
I know that's what I was wondering too. So
this place is
I
pretty
gotta ask Freddy, do you have a list of these weapons, or you're just out there?
I'm just kind of out there. Do you actually want to like choose like out of them? Like I mean,
I think is gonna be the most fair because otherwise, my fucked up imagination is gonna think of something crazy.
Okay. I mean,
I'm like, I pull fucking Captain America's shield.
You know what? Maybe I could quickly like look up a link real fast. But like honestly, it's just a list of like all of simple and martial weapons.
Yeah,
you can.
I figure they're not. I figure they're not complicated. But I think it's better that I have something to choose from so I can follow these rules.
Absolutely. So let's see.
Because you're gonna get me overexcited.
So, Bobbi, you have chosen your weapon. What is the weapon you chose?
I picked the whip.
Great. So yeah, you
laugh now.
No, I could see what you could do with it. It's gonna be interesting. It's like you're crack like a large beast or something. Excuse me. So yeah,
everyone knows my feelings about Spider-Man and other apprehensive heroes.
Yep. You hear in the crowd, and then you see up there, like you see like a bunch of like different types of people, but a lot of them you recognize as nobles, or what I think Raph said earlier, they're all players. You notice all of them just like kind of watching, like they're excited, they're talking like casually with their friends, they're dining, they're just like, but also they're excited because they saw a really big fight recently as you were coming in. As you're walking into this arena, like which is like kind of like a stereotypical like Coliseum looking like thing. You see, like, there's just a ton of blood and guts everywhere. Like, somebody was, like, ripped to shreds here. And, like, you even see, like, a disembodied, like, hand just kind of, like, laying there or whatever.
All battlefields look the same to Bobby.
That's true. And, you hear, like, this, like, loud, charismatic person just, like, wasn't that fight amazing, everyone? And now, for our next contestant, it's a new player to this Players Bowl. And like you just like see him like they're like excited, and this person that's up on a podium way up high with like this magic wand, but it's using it kind of like almost like a microphone ish, like really to bring out his voice. It's a human. He's got like that almost like Elvis kind of like styled like perm of a hair. And he's just big old smile, blue eyes, and all that kind of stuff. Like, and yes, he's also in a gold suit, in a gold, flashy, sparkly suit. As he's just like, our newest contestant, Bobbi, someone of potential strength, and looks like a bit of a soldier, but not too much on this background, folks. Place your bets. And now we also have in this corner, let's see. Oh, it's an old-time member of the Gearin family. Large and mean, but also kind to those he wished to be gentle to. Of the ladies and all sorts of attention he brings, it's Philin! As Bobbi, from across the stadium, you see Philin with a big red member walking out just angry and not dealing with any of this bull crap, looking up at you, and for a second, a bit of shock on his face.
And I go, yes!